It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers.
Kicking the ball or what, Dicker?
We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now it's Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions,
All that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now it's Jackson. On the move to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Complete at the one, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Play action. It's Jackson. Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 26 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Eckler now between the... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
42 yards.
and the Ravens are able to add on to that lead.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6.
Oh. He quit. Time is it? I got time for one more.
It's the NFL on
You're not ready to go, are you?
We're in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T.
Hey, I was gonna say I was running one more.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on
the last guy quit.
As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I've had too many people quit so far today.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. Returning it, Justice Hill. The return man is Hill. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's Jackson. Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
There's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This 2nd and 4. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They run once more with Edwards. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there.
Where's my pass interference, bro?
Been a great opening drive. You know, at this point,
where's my pass interference, though?
But they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Now a second and 2.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. Jones fakes the give to Barkley as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to power through. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some. And made that snap a huge success.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play. Knocked the ball free from him. But that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
2nd and 7.
They'll go to Barkley again.
And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 9.
Throwing Jones. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
4th down. Jones and the offense stayed put. They're going for this. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
so rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back to throw. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A first down carry for Barkley.
Adafe Owe there on the tackle. 2nd and 5.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jones.
That is caught downfield. It's Waller. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darren Waller, 67 yards.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Off the bootleg. Jones. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's got it down to the 28. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 23. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game...
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Steps away. Jackson hit and he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
2nd and a couple.
Again, it's Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. This shot, Bateman, 64 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
It's almost done.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Now Saquon Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd down, here's Barkley again.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Barkley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jones. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Now Jones.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Here's Jackson.
And he comes back with one complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Jackson.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock.
He got it 30 seconds. He scored a touchdown, broke the tie, so I just scored a touchdown and made it 2-point. So if he wants to tie it with 5 seconds left, he has to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion with 5 seconds left in the game. This ball gonna be coming deep. I already know. Unless he can get in field goal range. If he can get in field goal range, then he can kick a field goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Interception.
And it's incomplete.
Knock it away.
So
yeah. Good game, Brody. It was a good game.
And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you
that was a good game, though. That shit was close.
This had to go down to the last play.